Something about the way this game works, it's telling you the peak velocity that I'm getting here. So like as an example, you can see how much velocity I get when I get off the zipline here. Notice if I'm air dashing like straight off the ground like that, I'm getting to like 599 and then I'm at like 340. And even if I slide, it's like 400. Whereas if I'm air dashing sideways like this, you see how much more momentum I'm getting? And then I'm starting my slide with like 500, air dashing to the left or the right, and then facing this direction gives you more speed than air dashing forward off the ground like this. Yeah, essentially IDing left or right is better. It's the same thing off a zipline where like when you get off a zip and you air dash like this, it's worse to do that than it is to do sideways. I have like far more velocity. And therefore, like, I can keep that velocity and do stuff like this and keep the speed. Versus if I go straight and then, like, do this, I'm just, like, far slower. You can couple that with things like this, like Stamina Mastery, where you can air dash twice in the air. And you can do things like this. Like, 2 double, like, sideways air dashes. And, like, you keep a fuck ton of momentum. You air dash by doing jump plus shift at the same time. So this is like the lowest one, right? I was doing it kind of slow before. Whereas if you do it sideways, you see how much more speed I get. Yeah, it's especially good because if your character has low stamina or if you just want to traverse without spending dash jump, like this is as far, but you could also just do this. From Ivy out middle through our connector, like a speed demon. If you get off the zipline by like falling, you keep no momentum. But if you get off with crouch, you keep your momentum. And then you get off with crouch and then you air dash like that. This is like the most important movement tech in the game. This will essentially give you like infinite ability to pull up on stuff compared to not knowing how to do this. So like, I'm the hidden king. Yeah. Yeah. Do my fucking thing. Let's say you want to rotate. You're here in this lane and you want to go over there, right? So if I want to rotate over and I don't know how to get off the thing regular and I do this, like, you see how long it takes me to get up here and then go over here, right? This is with, like, all normal movement. That's, like, how long it would take to go over. Even without doing any, like, fancy tech, if you just get off the zipline quickly and do this, you already save an insane amount of time. And then going like this, it's the same thing with air dashing, where if you do the sideways air dash off the, what are these called? The vents, you can keep your momentum and then use like wall jumps and stuff to like speed yourself up. And it's like that for all rotations. Like every time you do this to like go this way, like you gain an insane amount of speed. Versus just if I like fell off and walked, I'd be over there still, you know? Let's say you want to go fight people in your lane and you like see someone over there and you're like, let me go hit them with my power slash. If you get off the zip and power slash with air momentum, you can slingshot yourself and fight in the middle of the lane. There is tech where like if you get off the zip line right when your character attaches, you like gain insane momentum. I don't think most people would do it even on purpose. Remember when the Crimson Blur earlier was like, nobody wants to play fighting games because they don't want to practice combos. Meanwhile, here I am. Oh, I did it. Attaching to a fucking zip line. That guy's got a lot of nerve to show up and be like, I've solved... Oh yeah, I hit it right there. I've solved why no one wants to play fighting games. I'm so smart. None of you guys have ever thought about this shit. Let me tell you why I'm a genius. The problem is nobody likes to practice combos. That's like, that was his big revelation. I'm like, bro, I must have talked about that 45 times already. You're just so late. We've even talked about like the point of, it's not even about execution of combos. It's about the perceived difficulty of the task you're starting versus the actuality. I think it's too hard to learn combos, therefore I won't start. Was it the real Crimson Blur? Only the real Crimson Blur could come to my chat and be like, I watched all these fighting game product videos. You guys are so dumb. Let me tell you why you guys are stupid. Most people play and just learn stuff and don't care. And fighting games included, right? Like how many Ryu players don't know a combo and just do like whatever basic shit? How many ranked people have you run into? You're like, this guy's played 0 hours of training mode in his whole life. There's actually the screenshots of like the Ryu players that have 40,000 hours of ranked and have never played a minute of training mode in Street Fighter. Like people always post them, you know? Those are so funny.